This is not a test. This is not a test. This is not a test.
All right, folks, welcome back to PrepperNow. Little car ride talk. Thanks for all that came out to the crisis report. No, I will not be directly talking about Hurricane Milton. I'm sure everybody's wanting information from all that. I covered, the surge and all that last night on crisis report, but honestly, until more is revealed and clear, if you want to spend your time watching disaster videos, I get it. My wife's got a cottage industry doing that right now, but some more important things lie ahead of us, and that will be directly and indirectly affected by Milton and the hurricane and the past one of Helene. So, before I get started, I'd like to address a couple of the butt heads. Channel starts to grow, you start to get people. And one guy asked, just tell us what's in your title. Like, I am going to talk about this. First and foremost, YouTube likes it when we keep it kind of open and aloof, okay? Now, if you don't know what the word aloof means, sir, or ma'am, it means kind of open-ended. And yesterday's video, the real threat, I think is what I called it, that's what I think the real threat is. I think the real threat is the debt. I do. So I wasn't really trying to, bait and switch anyone or anything. And then another person was getting on me about my religion and stuff. And I was like, all right, well, tell me what are my beliefs? If you know me so well. And he started going in on the Dead Sea Scrolls and other. And now I know there's some people here that have been here quite a long time. Do you ever remember me talking about the Dead Sea Scrolls? Because I don't. Anyway, I guess it's nice. I know things are going well when I get these kind of comments. So do you find people? You can always come and listen, but we'll just make it so the wonderful things you say are a little bit harder to find. Anyway, that's not freedom of speech. Yeah, it is. You can say whatever you want. Just nobody's going to listen to you. So there's a acute problem that has happened from Helene, and what's going on is IV Solution is created by a company. They're called Baxter. And Baxter is in North Carolina, in the ravaged areas. And evidently what had happened was this place is one of the largest suppliers of IV fluid. For those that don't know what IV fluid is intravenous solution, and it is given to people to keep them hydrated and okay as a surgery is being performed, or there's a critical care. This is a problem, and it's indicative of another thing that I think is not on the radar. So this video will probably have some kind of an aloof title about not on the radar or something like that, okay? That way, because YouTube wants people to click on the videos, and you know what, so do I. And if it means that I don't lay exactly what I'm going to be talking about, like a freaking thesis for my PhD, it's going to be that way. So IV Solution is incredibly important. Not only is Baxter in America, they're all over. They have international places, and they're ramping up production. They're getting all this, they're trying to deal with it, but they've been really shut down for a couple weeks. They have established a temporary bridge to get people to be able to go in and out of all, their facilities in North Carolina. But it has not been able to forego the inability to get the product to people. So because of that, there are certain surgeries that are being put off. They're putting out pamphlets and stuff to show people how to really just conserve the IV solution. But to be honest with you, I think there's a larger thing here. I think there's something that people should really be concerned about and considering, especially in the current state of things of all over the world. So this is basically a supply chain disruption. Where do we get a lot of our medicines, folks? We get them from Asia. We get them from India. We get them from China. Get them from all over Asia. And we've noticed that there's been shortages, there's been products that are not available. Some of these are incredibly important for people to live. One such example is insulin. I've been hearing rumblings over the last 6 months to a year of major issues going on with insulin. When there was I think it was a story covered by Glenn Beck. I don't know if it was a charity affiliated with Glenn Beck or if he was just covering this charity. But their main goal was to get insulin to people. And the reason why is because this is the kind of thing that if you don't have it due to diabetes, could really, really wreck your day. And I'm not just talking about like a stub toe. I'm talking major issues, even resulting in the cessation of life. Insulin is incredibly important. Blood pressure measures are incredibly important. There are all kinds of other medicines that I'm sure some people are on that they rely upon day to day. My father has numerous heart medications that he is on because he's almost 81 years old and he's in good health, but still, to keep him and sustain him, he needs these things. He's doing things to get off, and he's honestly, all things considered, he's very good for a 81-year-old, but he's still 81. And, I'm excited. He's coming up this weekend, and I get to hang out with my parents. I'm pretty excited about that because I love them. There's going to be all kinds of critical shortages that are going to be going on. There's going to be all kinds of issues that people need to understand and worry about and prepare for. That's the main thing. A lot of these things you can't just hold on. It's not like you can prep. Like, we've got numerous antibiotics. We've got a JASE case and more. For pills, IV solution's a little bit different. Insulin is a little bit different. These are fluids. Sometimes, usually. So if you are needing of a medication, yes, it's good to prep those things, absolutely. But also, you need to have a contingency plan should you not be able to get the fluid. There's all kinds of issues that can come from all of this. This is just one snapshot in time of something that got disrupted from a major event, and now it's having a ripple effect, which is negative on the larger world, especially in critical care of a medical facilities. So we have all kinds of threats to worry about. Personally, I think money is the biggest one that's going to affect people. Already kind of seeing that with everything going on. One guy had a really good solid comment yesterday about the money and everything going with money coming home. He said it might make people buy, it might actually force us to be more independent and create things on our own here in America, which of course is something we all want. but economic damage is always possible as well. Same thing here. I mean, we should be producing a lot of our own medications and not so reliant upon Asia. And hopefully these kind of situations will make it so the country does do that and worries about getting our production and our own house in order. And I think that's why a lot of people are really kind of angry at the current state of things, because everything that is going on right now is fixable. And you know, you're looking at your federal government, and you're like, what the heck, dude? It's like having an alcoholic parent. You're like, I know there's a functional person in there, but you're kind of wrecking things right now. So they're a little drunken spending, Mom, federal government. So please. Anyway, I just want to put this on the radar. I think people should prepare for medical type stuff. You've been around here, FEMS is what we say. Food, energy, medicine, and security. Medicine is definitely in there. You're going to need medicine just to deal with day to day. You're going to need medicine to maybe sustain some of your older people in your family, in your life, you care about. I know we are. So, all right, friends, I appreciate you being here. Keep prepping, keep doing the things. Check out the links in the description. Starting to be able to get onto Subscribestar and Locals a little bit more. Get more today. Kind of busy through tomorrow evening, and then things should chill out Saturday, Sunday. And excited to have Monday off. And we'll see you on the next one. I really appreciate all of your support and everything. Hit that like button, do the subscribe thing, yada, yada, yada. Leave a comment. You got to say something butt-headed, that's fine, but there's a good chance I'm just going to get rid of it. And for those that are being encouraging or adding value, which is the best comment, like the people I was talking about with the financial one yesterday, try to do that. Try to put something out there that you think might help another person, or something to consider that I'm missing and we're missing. God bless, friends. We'll see you on the next one.